Hi, this is Lou.
Hi, it's Leanne. And today we're going to do another One OK Rock video for you. This one was suggested by you lovely viewers and it is called Paper Planes. And I think it's because there's audience interaction, which is apparently quite amusing. I think that was what the comment said. Am I right?
Yeah, that is correct. We were told to watch this because they interact well with the audience and apparently they also change instruments. So we're going to watch this today. We are ready. Let's do it.
We are, but before we get into it though, so I follow all of One OK Rock on Instagram now, and Taka posted an Instagram video the other day talking about his new album. And I want a little bit of feedback from the One OK Rock fans here about what they think his new album's going to be about, because he said in his little chat that it's going to be considered controversial and that his real feelings on certain subject matters are going to be put into this. And so I'm kind of excited what he's going to come out with. Especially I'm talking about it might be considered controversial and it might be about world affairs that are currently like going on.
I think it's probably going to be about world affairs. We need more musicians that are like willing to like talk about stuff like this. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of it. So
Yeah, well, from some of the songs that we've looked at, their lyrics do kind of delve into some sort of deep topics and like some like current sort of like, what's the word? Current
generational issues.
topics. Yeah. So I'll be really interested. He seems to be a really good songwriter when it comes to like expressing feelings on certain matters. So I'm actually
Yeah.
quite excited for it.
Yeah, he's pretty deep, isn't he? So,
Yes.
yeah, I think I'm excited too. I wonder, does anybody know when the new album gets released? Has he announced? Have they announced anything yet, or is it just they just started working on it? It would be interesting to know. So, we need more One OK Rock music.
We do, we do, we do, we do. Okay, let's get into this one. I'm excited. We've been not watching anything One OK Rock related that isn't songs we've already reacted to, so that we can give you our genuine first feelings on them. So I'm excited.
I know I'm torturing myself by not watching the ones. I'm like, want to watch everything. Okay, let's do
Okay, this doesn't have any subtitles, but it does say there's lyrics on it. So for once, we get to read lyrics too.
it.
Okay, ready, ready.
Ready?
From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. さあじゃあ曲でいきますよ。歌ってね。Come on! From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. Try and change me, rearrange me.
Oh, I love
You're so
this.
crazy in their head. Hold me closer to the vultures. All I want be right for dead. You wanna go harder, go a little bit larger. My fire's stronger, I'm gasoline. You feel so jaded, you overrated. Burn out the faces, I'm kerosene. Everybody jumping! Nobody can talk, the words are cheap. So I'm gonna cash out. I'm taking my dollars in my dreams. So I'm gonna cash out.
Both.
Yeah.
This is a really addictive song.
It is.
Motion detected at the front door.
Oh, come into the door 2 seconds.
I was saying this is a really addictive song so far. And it's like more, what's the word? Let me think of how to put it. It's more chill, like a skater vibe to it
Yeah,
than like hard rock. It's like more like just, which I
pop
love.
rock. It's a bit
Yeah,
pop rock.
it
But
is.
then you get into that chorus and it definitely turns a bit more classic rock again.
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking the lyrics to this one too.
I do. It's like it's very attitudey and it's like I like that. Like it embodies you. So
Very much.
why you would like it.
I'm indestructible, bitch. I'm kerosene. I'm gasoline. You can burn me, but I'll just come back brighter.
It does
Yeah,
appeal
that's
to the
very
stubborn
me.
side. It is very you. And it
It
does
is.
appeal to the stubborn side of me as well. I'm like that too. When I'm set on, like if someone tells me I can't do anything or like I shouldn't do something, I'm like, watch me, bitch.
This is the kind of songs that you play when you're getting ready for a night out and you're applying your war paint and you're like, that's how I used to get ready. The attitude songs would go on and the eyeliner would get higher.
See, I could picture putting this song on when I'm going for a job interview.
This is me just leaving the house. Like, no. Explains a
Don't
lot
mess
though.
with me.
Kelly, don't mess with Lean.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Yes.
Ready.
Take me in the mazes. I'll be breaking to the seams, leaving traces while I'm making falling paper into wings. One more time.
I'm really liking that. That bit right there.
You know what it kind of reminds me of as well is Alana Morissette. The way
Yeah,
she
a
runs
little
her
bit.
verses into each other.
It's got the kind of that 90s pop
Yeah,
rock,
that energy.
indie rock vibe. It's like
Yeah.
where hippie met rock and they kind of had like Alanis
Yeah.
Morissette.
It does, and it's very like skater grungy. I like it. It's very nice.
I like it.
Okay.
Words are cheap, so I'm gonna cash out. I'm taking my thoughts and my dreams, so I'm gonna cash out. Alright, Saitama!
I like
ここ
that.
から皆さんのテンションがドカンと上がるプレゼントコーナーにしたいと思います。今からこのりょうたくんとともやくんが
Okay.
バズーカを使って皆さんのこの一番
That is not a real gun. That is a t-shirt blaster. I'm assuming t-shirts are towels. Those things are fun to play with, by the way.
I'm sure you've played a lot with those on stage.
I've played with anything that fires at people, okay?
元気なところに僕たちのサイン入りグッズを発射します。欲しいか？欲しいのか？俺たちのサイン入りグッズが欲しいのか？友へ言ったね。
I like it. He looks like an MMA
さいたま撃たれたいやつおるか撃たれたいか撃たれたいか撃たれたいか
Oh, this is so much fun.
いくぞ 3、2、1、トライ反対も行くぞ撃たれたいやつおるかいな上も見てんぞ行くぞ3、2、1両体いったねさあ最後真ん中真ん中撃たれたいか行くぞ3、2、1クラッ
So when he says sa, mi, I, ka, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is that like Hanado set? Is that 1, 2, 3?
I think
in
so. I think
Japanese?
it's counting. I should call on that. Yo, biatch. My child speaks Japanese.
And ask
You would
him
be
what
able
it
to
means.
tell me.
Yeah,
You'd be able to
ask-
tell me.
Yeah, ask her what that means because I've had a feeling it's like 1, 2, 3, but like they're singing it. They must be singing it slightly differently. So,
I think
like,
they're counting down before they fire the t-shirt gun.
yeah, like and a 3, and a 2, and a 1 or something. Maybe they're singing
Yeah,
like that.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. I can say like one word.
I've learned a new Japanese phrase today. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Japanese, but that's cool. I want to like
The
sing
only
along with it.
tell you, they're having more fun with the guns than they are with performing here. How long they been going on with these guns now?
I'm really enjoying the background beat while they're doing it.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
was listening to it. It's like the guitar and stuff and the constant. Also, I noticed Taka went up to play with the drums. He plays multiple instruments really well, apparently.
That's really cool. I love
He's a
that.
multi-talented,
He
multi-instrument.
is a
Okay.
talented man. Okay, let's do it.
Go!
Oh, I'm picking up the beats.
Tension 上がった？でもそのテンション無駄にしないためにも一丁大きい声出しませんか？埼玉スーパーアリーナどうですか？ OK じゃあ俺に続いて大きな声出してくれよイエーイイエーイイエーイ Come on! Yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. Roll, 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 roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. いい感じやないかいい感じやないか埼玉よっしゃもっといくぞ手挙げてもうかいおじいちゃんもおばあちゃんもお父さんもお母さんもおかまも子供もみんな全員はいあと宇宙人もいるでしょこの中にいっぱい宇宙人ねはいじゃあ手挙げてみんなこの大きく上げた手を今度は横に振りますいいですかいくよこの手の先にだんだん血が溜まってきたでしょ溜まってきたでしょ溜まってきたでしょそうそれでいいんですもうこれを終えた後に手の先がチンチンするぐらい振ってください
Can you imagine how many people got slapped in the face doing this in that crowd? By some over-energetic, overzealous fans down there.
Boom!
You're like, stand a little bit too close to me, honey.
I like his green hair as well.
I do. I was actually looking at it earlier. I used to have my hair that color. Like, there isn't a color I haven't had, okay? If I had my hair that color and it was a phase that, yeah, I should never go back to green.
I think I'd actually do well with green because, like, I've got blue eyes, but, like, they have, like, yellow and green on the inside, like a yellow. And so that would actually really do well with my hair. But
I
it's getting
don't
it
look
out.
bad with green. Like, green, look, wait, I'll put this green next to my complexion. I actually don't do bad with green, but it just wasn't my color. I'm not a green person.
I'm tempted, but to get it out of blonde hair is like a mission. So
red is way worse to get out of your hair. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's why my hair is now purple, pink, purple. Because the last colors were all reds and oranges and pinks, and I cannot get it out. So it's just staying this color.
Maybe I'll do like a little piece of green hair somewhere. So like there.
じゃあ次は声出すよいいかOne. Na na na.
You know, that's the kind of stuff that happens when Lean gets the microphone.
I'm sure you were a beast when you were in Idols.
I was a beast. I was a cheeky beast who was never doing what they were supposed to be doing and always getting in trouble.
Because you were in your 20s. Were you in your 20s or your teenage years when you were
I
pop
was
idol?
19 when our band debuted, and I was 23 when I left the music industry.
So you were. I can't even imagine Lean at that age because you're savage now.
I was a lot sweeter, less savage in my younger idol days, but I was cheekier in a sort of like tongue-in-cheek way. I'm more savage now. I was more like innocent, cheeky back then.
That's so funny.
Immature, cheeky. I grew up to be some cynical biatch.
You're not actually cynical. Like you think you are, but you're not actually. You're
I'm just
savage, but you're
brutal.
not
Yeah.
cynical. So,
No, I'm
but
not.
but they seem to be having fun on stage, like really like just relaxed and just enjoying the crowd. You can see they love what they do. You get some musicians that don't enjoy what they do as much, and you can
Oh,
see it
yeah.
come through, and they're bored and they just feel like, oh, it's the same thing again tonight, blah blah blah. But you can definitely see with One OK Rock that they just really enjoy what they do, which is really fantastic to see. So
You can tell they're people lovers because people lovers always enjoy the interaction with the audience, and people that don't enjoy other people shy away from it. See, we had a mix of both. We had people lovers and people that just was like, I'm here to do the song and then I want to get off the stage.
yeah.
So yeah, you can always tell. He definitely seems like he loves people, he loves interaction, he loves to be social, and that comes through with like the way he's working the crowd.
Working the crowd. He does. They're definitely all passionate. They're just enjoying themselves. You can see it.
And you
So
can tell he must have a good sense of humor with that. No.
yeah.
That was funny.
Look it up. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out. Everybody's your bell. Money can talk, but words are cheap. So I'm not a cash in, cash out. I'm taking my dollars and my dreams. So I'm gonna cash in, cash out. Hey, plans and hand grenades. Paper planes and hand grenades. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. Perfect.
You know what I like about their songs is they have a longer like their songs they're not short songs. They kind of go on and they like move through different what's the word? Tempos. They're not like just consistent, and they do the unexpected in their music. Kind of reminds me of kind of like Queen performing. Like when you watch Queen performing Bohemian Rhapsody, it's like there's so much to it, and it's like a much longer song. But it takes the audience on a journey, which I love.
Mm-hmm. They
And
don't stick to the typical formula of verse, chorus, end out. They take on as long as they feel it needs to go on.
Yeah, I like it. And it also like encourages audience interaction to do that, because you can play around with the song and you can like you can change it up every time you perform it as well. So I really enjoy that about One OK Rock is they just don't take composition too seriously, but yet they've still got solid composition in their music. So they do well with it.
Agreed. Taka's voice is just Like, no matter what song it is, Taka's voice is just supreme in them all. That was a really good one, showcasing his more like steady long notes. But do you know what it reminded me of? It gave me the vibe of Teenage Dirtbag. Remember that?
Yes, that's
I'm
it.
just a
The
teenage
teenage
dirtbag, baby. Yeah, they gave me that vibe, especially that last little bit after they did all the interaction with the audience. That it just brought it back again. It's like early 2000s, late 90s
Yeah.
pop rock.
Yeah, I'd say
Grungy
it gave
pop
me
rock.
the teenage dirtbag kind of feel as well. Also a bit of like Alanis Morissette, and also like you can still see like a bit of like that Avril Lavigne influence in it as well. So
Avril, baby. We love a
Avril,
queen.
she is a queen. So
Avril was my role model.
I loved her so much when I was younger. I really did. Like I used to have her songs on repeat. So
I think Avril is actually younger than me.
is she
Like,
younger than
she's
us?
either the same age or she's just younger than me, I'm sure. Or if she's not, she's only slightly older, because she was
I'm gonna
like
look it up.
singing when she was mega young, and I looked at her as kind of a role model. I'm sure.
Yeah, like when her first big songs came out, wasn't she only like 15 or something like that?
Yeah.
She is. She's younger than us.
Yeah, she's 39. Like, that's what I'm saying. She's a role model while I was like growing up, but she was always younger than me.
She was.
Not by much, just by a little bit. But, you know, she's still a queen, though. She's my queen.
She
Bow down
is.
to thy Avril. Thy Avril. I can even say it there.
She's always been consistently a good person, which I like.
She has. And she has a lot of health issues that held her back for a while.
I
That
did not know
I was
that.
really... Yeah, she's got Crohn's.
Really? That's so sad.
I
My
remember she
granddad
dipped
Crohn's.
out for a while and didn't produce any music for a while, around about a similar time that she divorced the guy from Nickelback. Kroger. Chad Kroger, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was dealing with like health issues, but now that she knows what it is and she's back with a boom, baby.
My
I
granddad,
love that.
my granddad Crohn's disease, it's really, really difficult to deal with. So
Yeah,
she's
it
brave.
is.
So
She is. I love Avril. Can't say a word wrong about Avril, baby. And
No,
it makes me so happy that Ryota is married to her sister. That's
I
just
know.
like,
I know. It's just a cherry on top.
it is.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that. That is definitely going in my playlist.
It is. I'm going to find the one where it's obviously not got that big break in it to add to my playlist, because it sounds like the kind of song I would really love to jam to.
Yeah.
Like just an uninterrupted version. And the next video, we'll obviously look up the collaboration between Avril Lavigne and OneOKRock, seeing as we've mentioned it a lot, and somebody said they did a song together. We'll definitely be watching that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the next one we're going to be doing. And thanks for watching, guys. We really enjoyed that.
Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.